install Drupal, you need a local server running. If you need one, I show how to quickly set up MAMP in part 1 of the series. Now open up MAMP, go to Preferences, and activate the latest PHP version, and take note of the version number because we'll need it in the next step. You'll have to add MAMP's PHP and MySQL to your system's path. Go to your terminal and type echo path, and here you'll see a string of directories separated by a colon. And for your info, the system paths can be found in etc paths. There they are. And application paths are added in the etc paths.d directory. While we're at it, run which PHP and it returns the path of the first PHP binary it finds. Now to prepend to the path, create a file, if it doesn't already exist, called bash profile. This file lives in your home directory. I'll just open mine since it already exists. Now depending, you might have to change the PHP version. I stored the paths in variables just to keep things a little more readable. Here I define a new path variable and specify the new strings I want to add. It's important to maintain the old path and don't forget to separate paths with a colon and export the new modified path. Now save your bash profile file and echo path again in your terminal. And notice it doesn't work. You have to source the modified file for the changes to take effect. Or you can just quit and start a new terminal. So check your path again, and you'll see it works. And run which PHP also to make sure it's working. I recommend you install Drush by download or by using Composer. There's an excellent article on what.com that describes how to quickly install Drush using Composer. It lists a set of commands that install Composer, and then you can manage the installation of Drush on your local machine. Once Drush is installed, run Drush version to verify that it installed correctly. You can also run Drush core status to verify if MAMP's PHP is configured correctly according to your path. To install Drupal, we can download, git clone, use Composer, or Drush. I'll be using Drush. First step is to make sure the MAMP, MySQL, and Apache servers are off. Then open Applications MAMP, conf, Apache, extra, httpd vhosts.conf. I have some virtual hosts already defined. I will copy one and redefine the document root to example and the server name to example.dev. Save the file, and the next step is to open private Etsy host. I added a double slash by mistake. It did not make a difference. And add your new server name to your local host, in this case example.dev, and save the file. Open MAMP and start the servers. Now cd into your document root and drush dl Drupal with flag Drupal project rename, and we'll rename it as example. This will create a directory called example with all of the Drupal files contained within. Now we can cd into example and do a site install. So drush site install standard with the flag db URL, and we're going to connect to the MySQL server with MAMP's admin of root and password root at localhost with the folder example. We can go a little further with the extra configuration detail of a site name of example in this case. Hit return and press yes. The database configuration might take between 2 to 5 minutes. Notice the user password and the user admin. I'll copy the user password temporarily. And I'll paste it into a text editor. Now open your browser and navigate to example.dev, and you should see your site go live on your local machine. You can log in with the admin username and the password, and success. You just installed Drupal very quickly using the command line interface and Drush. During the production of the video, I stopped using the Safari browser because it occasionally didn't connect to MAMP's localhost. Instead, I just changed the default browser to Chrome. If it happens to you, and you know how to fix it, please leave a comment below. Typing long application paths and trying to remember all the Drush commands is not always possible. I suggest you create aliases for long paths, like opening MAMP's vhosts file, and create functions or bash scripts for installing and configuring Drupal. Your workflow will be faster and less prone to typos. In the next video, I'll show you how to set up different configurations for local and live environments. Use Git to version control your application and quickly sync your live and local databases using Drush RC alias files. Thumbs up if this video was useful, and thumbs down if I've wasted your time. Thanks for watching.